Hi, everybody. It's been a while, but I'm back for a little while here. But I wanted to cover some of the things that I have seen on YouTube about Isaac Kappy. Now, Isaac Kappy was kind of a B-star Hollywood actor that had ended up getting, well, I don't know if he didn't get parts or just the parts weren't what he wanted, but there's been a lot of activity lately on Isaac Kappy. So I wanted to talk about new people on the scene, which I've been watching. I watched Isaac Kappy for several months before he struggled off a bridge, whether he was thrown or whatever. He was taken off a bridge. So whether we believe he was forced off a bridge, as how the news media reported his death, or not, whether he was possibly dead before he was pushed over the bridge or thrown over the bridge, there's been a lot of speculations as to what really happened, and none of us really know. Nobody knows what happened. We have a lot of creators coming on saying that, you know, they have their theory, but nobody knows what really happened. But what I would like to do is to talk about, and I don't want to say give shout outs, but to talk about some of the creators that were covering it. Now, there were several creators probably covering it before or right after Isaac passed away. But one in particular, so the one in particular I would like to talk about is the Phoenix Enigma. And I've been watching him for a long time, right after the death, because he did not know Isaac Kappy at all. And he did some very good coverage, I thought, at the time of his passing. He did some investigative work. Also, he's a de-occultist, which I really enjoy those shows of his more than the Isaac Kappy case, because he's very good at de-occulting Hollywood and other things that happened. So I'm going to give him a shout out, but I'm also going to give him a few words of advice, and then I will talk about others. So just a word of advice to Phoenix Enigma. Sorry, I have allergies. So forgive me for coughing or sneezing. I have been into, or studied, not been into, the occult for 15 years, studying the occult. And I know Phoenix Enigma has me beat by a long shot. But a lot of the things that he talks about on his de-occulting, I understand and I get, and I've researched the same thing. But I would like to see him go back to doing his de-occulting and getting back on YouTube. I know YouTube hasn't been a friend of his because of his touchy subjects, but we need to get back to what we're really, really good at, and that's de-occulting things that are going on now. So when I talk about the occult means unseen, and it's not. If you're gonna wake up, if you're gonna be enlightened, you have to study both sides, light and dark, and or hidden. And so we have to look at both sides to understand the middle. But getting back to Phoenix, he's come under a little thunderstorm here with a certain creator that's popped out of nowhere called Michael Fisher. Now, Michael Fisher is somebody that claims he has inside information on Isaac Kappy's dead man switch. And, of course, we all want to know what that is, and we've yet to learn what that is. The dead man switch is something that Isaac Kappy was going to bring out if he was to be suicided, which he was suicided or just straight out murdered. We don't really know, but it looks to me, common sense wise, that he was taken out. He brought to light several pedophiles in Hollywood, and he named them by names, and things got pretty bad for him. He suffered the hero's journey. Actually, after he brought this out, he just went downhill really quick, and things got real bad for him. The next thing you know, we're reading that he was forced off a bridge, whatever that means. Now, getting back to Michael Fisher. Who is he? He looks so familiar to me. Now, I had this epiphany. I used to watch Ancient Aliens all the time on the History Channel. And I probably have seen every episode up until the last couple of years. But to me, this guy looks so familiar, and I just feel like I've seen him being a guest speaker on Ancient Aliens. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm a psychic, but I have had psychic experiences through my lifetime. I've had prophetic dreams that have came true. So I could be totally wrong, but that's where I feel like I've seen him. I've seen him somewhere. So this guy comes out saying that he has inside information, but he never comes out and says what the inside information is. It's a waiting game when the time's right. Or, I can't get into that right now. You'll find out later. I'm sorry, Mr. Fisher, and I know that's not your real name, but if you're going to come out, and I'm not down on you, because every creator has a right to speak about what they want to speak about and shouldn't be harassed about what they're going to talk about. But if you've got some inside information, don't string us along. Just at least give us some more breadcrumbs to swallow, because at this point we're not getting anything but, see you next time. And come out with something that is relevant and that we can get some credibility out of you. And I'll be following up. So my advice to Michael Fisher is just, now he's got 1,000 subs, so he can do lives and answer questions. But he's on and off again. It's like, I'm going to tell you this. Oh, no, I'm not going to tell you that because you're not ready, or I don't want to get into that because I don't want to hurt the family. So, again, this is about Isaac Kappy. Now, he was forced off a bridge May 13th of 2019. So, he's been gone for a year and a half, almost. And there was one video that I think he did it on Instagram, if I recall right, and deleted that. Isaac Kappy deleted most of his media videos before he took off to go to New Mexico to see his mother. Now, we don't know why. We don't know why he deleted all his videos. He said that he stepped over to the dark side, and that we would all know what he did. It would be in the news, and Q would know, and Q would put him in brackets. But honestly, I don't think anybody, well, there was a few that saw the video before he deleted it, and they've yet to come out and say what that was that he did so bad. Isaac Kappy did so bad. I don't know that we'll ever know. I mean, it's been a year and 3 months and we still don't know. So, will we ever find out? I don't know. Does Michael Fisher know? It would be nice if somebody knew and would tell us. That way we could put the whole Isaac Kappy story to rest. We look to him as a as a hero, busting out the pedophilia in Hollywood and the political pedophilia too. So Michael Fisher does claim that Isaac Kappy had kissed an underage girl, which I just don't believe that, like 16, that he would, I mean, that's not good because he's a 42-year-old man. But on the flip side of that, I think he would have, I mean, yeah, I don't think that's it. I'm sorry. That's not a wise thing to do, but I just don't think that's it. I just don't think kissing a 16-year-old girl would cause him to jump over a bridge or even be murdered. So I can't, I just don't buy that. Then we have Michael Dade. Michael Dade seems to be a really nice guy. He did the Isaac Kappy coverage also around the same time as Phoenix Enigma, and I subscribed to him as well as Phoenix Enigma. Now, Michael Dade is not on YouTube very often anymore. He's kind of walked away from a lot of doing videos, I guess. But I would just like to say that he did a good job, and I'm going to give him a shout out because he did do a good job, and he was harassed by some other creators covering the Isaac Kappy story. So, I'm not saying go and follow any of these people, but you might check out their videos if you're interested in the Isaac Kappy. So that's what I had today. I know it's been a while since I've been on, and I apologize to my subscribers that I haven't checked in. I've had a lot going on the last 4 or 5 months, so it's just kept me away from wanting to do videos and focus on any certain topic. But I did want to cover this just because, you know, sometimes creators have to be woken up a little bit. And one thing I do advise is don't let your subscribers go to your head if you've got, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100,000 subscribers. Stay humble and be you. Be the person that you started out being, and it'll get you a lot farther than. So stay humble and be you, and get back to the roots of what you started your channel with. Now, I talk about a lot about anything and everything. I don't really have a certain genre that I'm going to stick to, although I do plan on trying to get back on more, at least once a week, to touch base with my subscribers. Now, I'm looking forward to hitting 1,000, just so we can do lives and do questions and answers. But I do have a lot to talk about. I just have been gone away from as far as making videos, taking a break and getting my head together. But I hope everybody's doing well, and I've missed you guys, and I love you guys. So stay healthy, and don't believe all the hype that you hear. Just be true to yourself and love yourself. Bye-bye.